We now invite Hexham Youth Initiative.
Did that in like really good time?
I did that quite well. Flickering large. There we are. Hello, I'm Keida and Amber, and this is
Amber Proctor.
a famous double act from Hexham. I've been here a long, long time, and I keep forgetting what I'm saying and all sorts of things. So Amber is my succession plan. So we're going to, when we're going to try and do this, I was trying to think of the haiku, because 5 minutes is almost a haiku of Hexham Youthy, but that will have to come a little bit later, I think. Instead, I'll tell you a little bit about us. Most people will know a lot about us. We've been here a long time, since 1997 really. We've been at Hexham Community Centre since April 1998. We work with young people from Hexham. We work with young people in lots of different ways, and young people need us in lots of different ways. A lot of young people just come to us in the holidays to have an absolutely lovely time and do great things. Other young people come for special groups, and some young people come and sort of live with us for a bit, really. Young people need a helping hand at different stages in life, and some young people just want to come and enjoy themselves, and other young people really need lots and lots of support. And I think that's one of the things that we do really well. In the last 6 months or so, we've had quite a change in the organisation. I've taken quite a big step back, and Amber's taken quite a big step forward. I'm looking after fundraising and policy and that kind of thing, and we've taken another look at our policy, trying to build a 5-year strategy with our young people, and with lots of input from our young people about what they would like to see us do, etc. And Amber is keeping the doors open and the food coming for all of the, because there's lots of food involved in what we do, for all of the sessions that we run. I haven't got much time to go on, have I? So shall we just go through some slides, Amber, and you can tell people
It's that photo that we love.
what we do.
I may all run out in the middle of a session to go and take that photograph. I've listed some of the weekly sessions that we do. So a lot of people just know us for our... This is going to be smooth, isn't it?
Yeah, it's smooth.
A lot of people kind of know us really well for our holiday activities and don't always realise how much we offer on a day-to-day basis as well. We've got Duke of Edinburgh Garden Group, our drop-ins, which is kind of what we talk about as being like the bread and butter of youth work, the just being there and being open. Carers, LGBTQ, Girls Group Football and Hexham Youthy. I haven't got time to talk about every session, so I've just picked like 2 or 3. After this slide. And then there's just some of the things that we've done in our holiday activities. If anybody doesn't follow our Facebook, we are quite good at posting lots of pictures on there if anyone is interested in seeing what we get up to. So we've ran lots of different girls groups over the years. This sort of generation of girls groups started last year, and it was in response to the fact that we noticed that a lot of our weekly sessions were getting a little bit boy dominated. Not so much the holidays, that's quite a 50-50, but in terms of the weekly sessions. So we had a girls' day, it's a bit of a trial, it was really popular, and we started with our girls' group, and oh my gosh, did it turn into the loudest, busiest group of the entire week. I'm sure Jill can tell you giggles going through the entire of the community centre. We've also now started offering some girls-only trips, just 1 or 2 in the holidays, it's still very fair. So we've been to Wallington, we've been in the woods with Denny and all over. We've got our Duke of Edinburgh Award, which I'm sure a lot of you will have heard of. And that's a really good award because it's recognised all over the country, and it looks really good on their CVs and on their college applications. And it's a really good chance for them to do something that they can feel really, really proud of themselves at the end. When we have our AGM, they can all get their certificate and their badge, and that's something that they can keep and know that they've really pushed themselves on. It is not just about the expeditions, though obviously that's what people know the most. They do have to do their volunteering and their skill and their physical. And this year we did have bronze, silver and golds out, which is fantastic that we've now been offering the gold award. So there's a few pictures from our holiday activities. This summer we actually offered 1,252 what we call them a contacts, attendees. I think that was worked out as 435 children of our age, but obviously some of them come more, and all of those young people will have either had a packed lunch or a meal provided on every single activity. Obviously outside of that number was the amount of parents and younger children who also attended, because we do have family trips and we do have our big community days where whole families attend, such as the Seal Park days. We've also just had a really lovely event last half term with Bex with Bro Hexham in the community garden, and we've done a few events there now this year. We've been trying really hard to use spaces in Hexham, so things like we've been to the Forum Cinema quite a bit, you know, we use the Wentworth Bowling, we try to use the community garden as much as possible. We also had the pump track. I don't know if you all followed this. We also had a Hexham's pop-up pump track this summer, which was really exciting for the community. And then, I think this is the final one I've put because I really couldn't go into every group in 5 minutes. We've just relaunched Young Leaders, which is really, really exciting. I kind of wanted to mention it today because one of the most important things that we feel about Hexham Youthy is how much we want the young people to feel a part of the community in Hexham, to be taking part in positive activities and feel like this is really their town as well. And I think Young Leaders is a really nice way for some young people to get involved in that. We really want young people to be a part of planning all of the activities and sessions in Youthy, and for them to start getting some accreditations. We're going to do an ASDAN award with them and get them a Young First Aid award as well, and they are going to be out with us in 2 weeks' time at the Christmas light switch on. This was their residential. They did a fantastic Young Leaders residential last week. Feel free to not ask any questions. I didn't have time to take that out. And that final picture is our Youthy garden. We did some pumpkins a couple of weeks ago. So that was really, really fast, and I could have done an hour, but yeah, thank you.